stand by. We're going to wind up our cameras. All good there? Yep, good there. Anytime. Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I am Marty Duda, and today we have with us Katie Thompson. Welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming up. You came up from where? Where are you based?
Based in Christchurch.
Christchurch,
yeah.
And you're in Auckland for the Going Global Festival?
Yeah.
How is it working out for you?
Yeah, really good. Really, it's good to have a reason to be coming up, you know, and then when you have one, you do as much as you possibly can.
Which is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Very good. So what are you kind of hoping to get out of the Going Global Festival?
Honestly, I mean, it's great to hear all the speakers talk, and if you can get one gem out of each speaker, then great. But what is the best thing for me is getting to either catch up with other artists or meet new artists.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I really enjoy that part of it because, you know, you kind of get so singularly focused on your own thing that it's good to step out of your...
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, your own thing is your new album.
Yeah, it's been a thing for a while. Yeah.
And it's out on Friday, September 6th?
Yep.
Aha.
Yes.
Very good. So we get a sneak peek of it now.
Yeah.
Is this exciting or what?
It's,
Yep.
yes.
Is it your first one?
No, so that's my third studio album.
All right.
Yeah.
And you recorded this with Ben down in...
Mr. Ben Edwards down in the sitting room.
Sitting room?
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience. Everybody, I think half the people who have been up here have been recording with him down there. They just love him.
Yeah.
So
he's he literally changed some of my songs. Or, you know, like we worked together and kind of talked them through, and he's like, I have an idea. And it just, I don't think it would have been as good with anybody else.
Right.
Like he just has a real way of hearing something and hear how it could be.
Right.
So you've just got to be able to let go and be like, okay, let's try this.
okay, so, and I haven't seen you perform live before, other than what we just saw just now, which we will show people in a few minutes, which was very intimate, and it's just guitar and you singing.
Yeah.
And the way you sang was almost so quiet, it was to draw you in, to make you kind of lean forward and listen more. Is that normally what you do, or do you play with a band, or what's the general thing?
Well, okay, so for a long time it really has just been solo, me doing my thing, and I can talk a lot, but my volume level isn't that loud, so it's great if it makes people listen, but
I think it does, actually.
yeah, so it works in my favor. But so on this album I recorded with some great Christchurch musicians, so Ryan Fisherman, Rob Grover, Elmore Jones, and it's the first time that the artists weren't session musicians, so they're now going to be playing with me.
Great.
So for my release show in Christchurch and Hokitika, they are the band. So it's nice because, you know, I met some of them for the first time recording, so that was weird. So it was kind of like a first date. Hi, are we going to merge? I'm not, you know, is this going to work? I'm not sure. But we all got on ridiculously well, and it's weird because we get together in band and I'm like, we're missing Ben. Like he is like the other element that it's weird to not have him when we're, you know, rehearsing for these gigs. So
Get him to do sound.
well, yeah, I was like, dude, you've got to come. Like, you've got to be there. Well, he could just enjoy himself, which would be.
Does he actually do that, or I get the feeling he's like always hunkered down in the studio making these amazing records?
Yeah. So he's a busy man. Yeah. So I'm like, dude, you're clearly on the door, and everyone knows who you are. But like, I'm not gonna. I'll have a little cry later, but you know, it's not expected in the slightest.
Alrighty. Now the first song we're going to hear is called "Rock and Roll," which is something near and dear to my heart. So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, okay. So I won't swear.
You can.
So this song, anyone that, so for a long time, so I'm a country musician, so and from the West Coast, and you know, going and playing in pubs. That was my mainstay for a long time, like doing 3 or 4 hour gigs. Everyone's had a few drinks, and they look at you and they're like, "Hey, play Wagon Wheel." I'm just like,
no.
It's.
Do people actually ask for Wagon Wheel?
Yes, they do, and I hate that I'm saying this because I know I'm going to hear that now. I mean, there's an array of songs that you're asked to do, and you're just like, dude, I'm trying my hardest to get through this night. And to be fair, a really good thing that I typically say now is if you write that request on the back of a $50 note, I'll do it.
Yeah,
that makes for a bloody good night. I played at a Reefton Rodeo, I made $350 more because they wanted.
Did you have to play Wagon Wheel each time?
Yes. And you know what? I wanted their money, so I did. But yeah, so this song is specifically, so my uncle loves rock, like any form of, and metal, but you know, rock, Rolling Stones, hard out. Yep. And he knows I'm a country artist, and I get up at the jam night, and he does it to everybody, granted, and he just goes, "Hey Katie, play some fucking rock and roll," and I'm like, oh, come on man, and I just do whatever. I'm like, okay, I will, and then I just play Johnny Cash. So yep. So this is typically like any musician, I can tell that they're a musician in the crowd when I sing this song, because they're just like, I feel you.
So this is when they ask for rock and roll, you got it.
But I love rock and, like, don't get me wrong, I love me some rock and roll.
Yep.
It's just, it's a fun song.
Well, let's give it a listen.
Enjoy.
There's a smoky dive bar in every town. On a Saturday night, people come out from miles around. The band is all set up and good to go. Grab a whiskey from the bar. It's time to start this show. As first snow rings out, I hear somebody say, "Go on, play some rock and roll, a bit of blues, a bit of soul. Why can't you play something we all know?" So I continue to play my honky-tonk set, hoping this fool might get bored or forget. You can bet there's always one in the crowd. I turn it up a little more to drown him out. You think you take a hint, but he's still here. Just play us some rock and roll, a little blues, a little soul. Why can't you do something we all know? Play something like Voodoo Child, Copperhead Road, Sweet Child of Mine like a rolling stone. Honey, I do what I want, not what I'm told. I don't play that rock and roll. By this stage, my patience is wearing thin. I grab the mic, look his way, and start to grin. I say, "Hey old man, I told you to stay in your car." Without another word, he up and leaves the bar. And as the door slams behind him, you know what I did? I played some fucking rock and roll, a ton of blues, a ton of soul. I played the songs the whole damn crowd knew. Something like Voodoo Child, Copperhead Road, Sweet Child of Mine like a rolling stone. Honey, I do what I want, not what I'm told. But I love that rock and roll.
Okay, we're back here at the 13th floor with Katie Thompson. We just heard her playing some rock and roll. You know she's a country singer, she says. You know, I don't know if you should be like pigeonholing yourself as a country singer, because not that there's anything wrong with being a country singer, but it seems to me that it's more than what you just...
Yeah, especially with this new album, it's been like people are like, oh, it's definitely Americana, or oh yeah, it's totally folk. I'm just like, oh man, just listen to the album, like, and then, you know, because a lot of the time we're told to pigeonhole ourselves to make it easier for, you know, whatnot.
Yeah.
But exactly, and I kind of like the idea of having an array of genres looped through so that it's likable.
I mean, do you listen to a lot of country music on your own, or what do you listen to?
I love me some Ryan Adams, and Lucinda Williams. But you know, if I'm driving, I'm listening to the Foo Fighters, and probably going to get a speeding ticket because it's too fast. But yeah, I mean, I listen to a huge array of, but yeah, definitely and sometimes I like me some pop, some dirty pop. Yeah.
I think I read something today where one of the Gallagher brothers is insisting that the Foo Fighters be split up.
Oh God, get off. Well, as long as Dave Grohl is kept in perfect order, that's fine. Like, I don't care.
I didn't read the whole thing, just the headline, so I have to investigate further. But
yes.
Just bizarre.
Of course he'd say that. It's just to stay in the bloody headlines.
Foo Fighters is one of those bands, you know, that's kind of divisive. People either love them or don't want to know anything
yeah, well,
about
see,
them.
clearly I just love them. So.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Alrighty. And what else can you tell me about the album before we hear another song? Any standout moments in the studio? Any songs that really, you know, kind of... Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm like,
good.
So I have. I mean, there are a couple of songs on there. Like one of the singles I released is called "I Was Once Your Everything." I've literally had people ringing me to make sure I'm all right.
Right. Oh no.
Relationship
well, you're doing your job then.
Yeah. So that's good. They clearly believe in me. But I, writing that song, I sat down with my auntie and talked about her divorce and how it happened, and wrote the song. And so I've been getting a lot of feedback about that. So it's the first time I wrote a song that way, like interview style, and put it together. But my favourite song, especially to perform live, one of them is Straight Talking Woman. Yeah, I think that would be one. You're either gonna, kind of like the Foo Fighters, you're either gonna love it or you hate it, because it's very country, it's very in your face, but it's also very me, so I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the one we're gonna hear is called "It Ain't Easy."
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I know exactly when I wrote that song.
When was it?
A week before I went to the studio.
Well, it's better than the written in the studio.
Yeah. Well, and Ben encourages that, you know, for the genius that comes from being just panicked out of your mind.
Right.
But yeah, I remember it's like a nice sunny day in October, and I had my guitar, my songbook, and I was like having a panic attack, crying my eyes out, because I was like, I just need to write a song. And watched some YouTube motivational video. And it sparked the song. It worked, I know. The only time it's ever worked. But yeah, so it was really nice, like, you know, to get what you want. And it's kind of this whole process of, I don't know, being a musician. And
do you have to give a co-write with YouTube?
I might have to give the woman, the motivational person one. I'm going to contact her just to let her know that I totally took her line. To get what you want is simple, but it's not easy. So if you want something, you've got to go for it, but it
ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
All right. Well, if we're going to hear It Ain't Easy, look for the album. It's called Bittersweet. It's almost out as we speak. It'll be out when people see this. You're going to be around the country playing and stuff?
I am indeed. So, yep, a couple of release shows and then into it.
Very good. Thanks for coming up and playing those songs for us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Give me a minute, I'm falling behind. The panic sitting, gone out of my mind. I do it to myself, I know it's true. Do it to myself, I always do. To get what you want, it is simple. There's too much to do. I don't know where to begin. I do it to myself, I know it's true. Do it to myself, I always do. To get what you want, it is simple. But it ain't easy. Oh, with all good intentions, I set the bar high. I take a deep breath, either laugh or I'll cry. Giving up ain't an option, I'd rather die trying. You do it to yourself, you know it's true. Do it to yourself, you always do. To get